Life is pain, princess. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling you something. For me, that's one of the most powerful lines. It's from The Princess Bride, one of the greatest movies of all time. I know you might be surprised. I love that movie so much. And when Wesley says that to Buttercup, and some of you are like, what kind of a video is this? Trust me, it's a great movie. In that movie, the character, Wesley, says to his love, and she didn't know it was him, he's in disguise. He said, life is pain, princess. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling you something. And my friends, that's the truth. Life is not comfort. People say you're supposed to be comfortable at all times. They have lied to you. Life is not comfort. We have moments of comfort. We have elements of comfort. We have windows of comfort, but life is not about comfort. The question is it meaningful? So it is not always comfortable. It is largely uncomfortable, but it can be precious. It can be meaningful. It can be world-changing. Your life matters, and the discomfort is worth it if you make it worth it. And if you don't, then it's just an uncomfortable journey that ends. Most people are not alive. They're just not quite dead yet. For those of you who choose to have a life worth living, it is to choose pain, or to choose which pain to be specific. So we're going to talk about that. I was speaking to someone in the professional sports arena recently. They're not standing in an arena. I mean, they're in the realm of professional sports, and they want me to help professional sports teams. They want me to help kids with a message as it relates to perseverance. And I saw a TED Talk where the number one secret to success or failure is grit. So I'm going to talk to you about that. Today, I'm encouraging you to accept that life is not a bowl of cherries. Is that what anyways, it's not a birthday cake. It's not all happiness and it's not all unicorns. What it is life. Now, it can be meaningful, and it can be powerful, and it can be rich, and it can be beautiful, but what it will not be is comfortable. Anyone who is addicted to comfort is addicted to not living the life of their dreams, and that comfort addiction creates a life of unnecessary discomfort. In Napoleon Hill's book, Outwitting the Devil, when interviewing the devil, the author says, the devil admitted the easiest secret he has to destroy lives, to destroy families, to destroy enterprise, to destroy a person's purpose is something called hypnotic rhythm. All it takes is get them to take the easy road a couple of times. All it takes is have them develop a habit of procrastination. All it takes is a couple decisions in the wrong direction that forms a habit. That habit, now the neuroscientists and many of the top minds in spiritual success will tell you that every habit is actually a drug addiction, that every single thought, feeling, and action produces a chemical concoction in the brain. Our brain is more of a drugstore than it is a computer. And so every thought, feeling, and action, everything we do, everything we choose not to do, all triggers a cascade of drugs out of our brain. And whatever you have done habitually has become a drug addiction. Good habits and bad habits are all drug addictions. But when it's coming from the brain, it might not be so bad. So you might have the habit of doing what you say you're going to do. You might have the habit of self-discipline. When I tell myself to drop and give me 20, I drop and give me 20. And when I tell myself to eat the broccoli, I eat the broccoli. When I tell myself to wake up on time, I do that. You may have developed a habit of self-discipline, self-control. You may have created a habit of self-mastery, or you may have developed a habit of, what's the big deal? Who cares if I eat this or drink this? Who cares if I tell a little white lie? Who cares if I don't do what I promised? Who cares if I let people down when they trust me? And if you take it easy on yourself up front, do not think you're avoiding pain. You're merely compounding pain that will come after. So you either feel the pain of discipline, do what it takes to get what you want. Do what it takes to have the outcome you desire. Do what it takes to honor those you love. Do what it takes to honor your mission. Or don't and choose passively the pain of regret. And this becomes a habit. It becomes a habit for everything. Do you do what it takes or do you not? And those who don't do what it takes, I want you to know, rarely take ownership in that. No. I totally would have done it. I just forgot. I totally would have done it. My alarm clock killed me. I totally was going to do it, except I cracked a nail. I totally was going to do what I said, except, my mother called and then I ate potato chips and my tummy was, and so I could, enough. Are you a person who chooses the pain of discipline? Choose pain, because if you don't choose pain, you get more pain. Pain is part of the deal. Discomfort is part of the deal. Life is pain, princess. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling you something. And what I'm selling you is truth. I hope you can believe in yourself, and I hope you can believe in the principles of discipline or regret. This is one of the challenges. And today, by the way, I'm told from the mental health associations and the people who are working with kids and the upcoming generations moving into the adult world, that one of the challenges is the lack of perseverance. When the going gets tough, they run away. When going gets tough, they bail. When going gets tough, they say, I didn't care that much anyway. It's called learned aimlessness. If someone loves something enough, if they care enough, they're going to do what it takes. And all they have to do is convince themselves it doesn't matter. Whatever. And as soon as a person convinced themselves, I didn't care that much anyway. No, it doesn't matter to me if I pass. It doesn't matter to me if I'm honorable in my relationship. It doesn't matter to me if I'm on time. It doesn't matter to me how the boss feels. It doesn't matter to me the quality of my work. It doesn't matter to me. And as soon as they convince themselves of that, they are buying a lie that will punish them forever. It can turn into a hypnotic rhythm of I'm the kind of person who doesn't do what it takes. I blame others. I blame society. I blame my mother. I blame my cousin. I blame the media. What I don't do is own my stuff. I don't own my responsibility, and I don't choose to make a better life. And so, yes, spiritual intelligence. Yes, dial in with divine. Yes, fall into the flow and own your stuff. My dear friends, this planet is not a safe place for weak people. I'll say it again. This planet is not a safe place for weak people. This is not a safe place for needy and greedy. Any professional will tell you that makes you repulsive. We all love to work with people who need nothing and need no one, who are compelled by love to make the world a better place. People who own their stuff, take responsibility, they live a disciplined life, and because of that discipline, they're free. See, the people who do not discipline themselves think they're choosing freedom. Freedom, comfort, no. That is earned, and it's on the other side of a wall called discipline. And if you cheat yourself of an early prize, I get to do what I want. No, you haven't earned the right to do what you want. I've earned the right to spend this money. No, you don't even have that money. I've earned the right to take it easy. No, you haven't earned it yet. And so with all of my heart, I hope you can accept my message today. Choose pain. Choose the discomfort of discipline. Choose to decide that I am responsible and I'm going to make a life worth living. My friends, success is built on grit. Yes, you might have an education, maybe not. Yes, you may be gifted, maybe not. But every champion of every sport will tell you the same thing. I was not the most gifted. All of the greats in every sport will say, I was not the best. Michael Jordan didn't make his high school basketball team. They all say I wasn't the best, but I made decisions that made me the best. It wasn't giftedness. It was decision after decision after decision. And some people will say quitting is not an option. What a crock. Quitting is always an option, and 99% of the people go for it. Quitting is always an option. And when you don't take that option, when you hold your feet to the fire, when you say, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get what I want, to be the person I want, to live my dream life, to make the world a better place, I'm going to do whatever it takes now, today. You either do that or you suffer the regret. And while you're suffering regret, you can choose to blame everybody else. I'm telling you today, life is pain, princess. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling you something. Pain is part of the deal. Making it worth it is up to you. Choose the pain of discipline. Choose the pain of discomfort. Choose to make your life worth living and make your life a life that changes your family, your friends, your community, and the world. You will not accidentally live a great life. You will not fall into a great life. It takes decision, work, clarity, discipline, overcoming, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, learning, pushing. And then you can enjoy some comfort because you've earned it. And I encourage you with all of my heart, get some grit, get tough. Don't back down. Don't back away. Don't run away. Don't chicken out. Don't let yourself off the hook. Be the person who keeps their feet to the fire of discipline and make a life that'll change the world. My name is James MacNeil. Thank you for putting up with me, giving you some truth and love.